Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Continue Games. This episode is going to be a little bit different than some of my regular episodes. Maybe not. As you can see, no green screen behind me today. I'm a little pressed for time, so I'm trying to make this video as efficiently as possible for you. I didn't want you guys to be without a video. I'm busy this week because on Sunday, today is Tuesday night, I'm actually going to be heading over to Europe. And I'm going to be there for about 12 days or so. I'm going to be in Rome for a few days. I'm going to be in Munich for a few days. I'm going to be in Paris for a while. So I wanted to make sure you guys had a video to watch, until I got back. Didn't want you to miss anything. The subject of this video is going to be what I'm going to be playing when I'm in Europe, because I've never really been on a plane this long before. So I'm going to need some entertainment because I'm sure I'll be way too excited to be able to sleep. And also what I'm going to be trying to pick up while I'm there. There are a couple games that are exclusive to Europe only for the Wii that I would love to be able to get my hands on. So, without any further ado, let's dive into some of the stuff I'm bringing. I'm actually bringing a 2DS. I have a blue 2DS that I use, and I'm going to be bringing it over in this case. I grabbed this off of Amazon. And it's actually nice because it came with a case as well as several accessories. If you search Amazon 2DS case, you'll see it. It's the one with the little box logo on it. There's not like a brand name that goes along with it, but it's available with Prime shipping, so you can't really go wrong. But the nice thing about this is that it comes with a charger for like the car if you need it. But more importantly, it comes with a USB cable for your, there you go, right there. A USB cable for your 2DS. So, I mean, you can grab an iPhone charger and just plug it in. It also has a spot where you can put the 2DS right in here. These little straps, that works pretty well. And it also has a slot for 6 games. So I'm going to show you the 6 games that I'm going to be bringing over. It's nice because even though it's a little of a softer case, it's also a little bit hard. So, I mean, you kind of get the best of both worlds. And the fact that you get some accessories with it, they give you like an extra stylus and a few other things. But to be honest, just have the USB port and this, that was enough for me. I think it was like $12, $14, so the price was definitely right. There's not too many 2DS cases that aren't like a little bit weird. But let me show you some of the games that I'm going to be bringing. I'm right over here in my like Wii U 2DS area, and we'll go. We'll mix it up a little bit. Definitely going to be taking Super Mario 64 for DS. I love this game. This is definitely one of my favorite games, Super Mario 64. And from my understanding, there's a few extra levels in here, as well as the ability to play as different characters. So you know what? I figure I got to give it a shot. I played it a little bit on DS, but not nearly as much as I should. I feel like the controls are a little bit different just because, I mean, this is probably one of the most memorable games I've ever played in my life, and I remember playing with it with a 64 controller. So to be able to use anything else with it, it's going to take me a little bit to get used to. But I'm sure once I do, it'll be a lot of fun. And the nice thing about this is, if you're a little tired but still want to play something a little bit, I mean, I've played this game so many times that it'll be easy to just pick it up and put it right back down. And the level can be anywhere from like 2 minutes to like 20 minutes, really, with some of those crazy levels. I'm interested to see how nuts some of the jumps are, because some of the jumps in this game require you to go back and forth off different panels. So I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I am excited. I mentioned this in my last video. Never played this game before, and that is Chrono Trigger. Very excited to dive into this RPG that so many people consider the best RPG of all time. I don't know anything about the story. I don't really know what to expect. The graphics look great. I love that retro feel. I mean, that's the type of games, graphic style that I grew up with. That and, of course, like 64. So, I mean, I'm really excited to get my hands dirty with this game. Take a look. So, I'm definitely probably going to be playing this a little bit opposite when I'm wide awake, because I feel like there's going to be a lot going on and it's going to be pretty deep. But I'm excited to check it out nonetheless. Let's see what else we got here. The other games I'm going to be bringing are 3DS games, and they're not anything, surprising, so to speak. But I'm going to be bringing Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, another game that people are raving about, which I have played, but really haven't had too much time to sit down and get into. Might be starting off with this guy first. I love Legend of Zelda, and I love A Link Between A Link to the Past. So, I mean, very excited to play this game. I really haven't met anybody who doesn't say this is one of the best games that they've ever played. Why does Nintendo do this, by the way? And not just Nintendo, but PlayStation, they do it for Wii U too. Why is there no manual? Why? Like, all I get is this like thing warning me about like seizures and stuff like that. I don't want to see that when I open this up. I want to see a manual. I want to see a really cool looking, manual that shows me screenshots and like gives me hints and tips and stuff like that. Like, this is expensive. This was $40. Give me a manual. Don't make me download it on the 3DS because I'm not going to do that. No one's going to do that. It drives me nuts. Anyway, I'm also going to be bringing Mario Golf World Tour. Love this game. It's perfect to be able to pick up and play. You can play a whole course, probably I'd say in about 20 minutes or so. Maybe a little bit longer, but I mean, it's great. Reminds me very much of Mario Golf on Nintendo 64. The controls, obviously different controller, a little different, but the style of play still plays the same way. Still have the power shot, regular shot. I do find that I've been using the Mii lately to try to figure out like what my handicap is, so I can play online a little bit more. But I do find that some of the shots are a little underpowered. I'll put the meter right where it's supposed to be, and it still won't be quite far enough. So I'm trying to get used to that a little bit. But I mean, it looks great. You can get all the extra courses and downloadable characters. It's like $13. So to be able to pick everything up, like $13 plus the game, it's great. And lastly, well, not lastly, there's two more. Mario Kart 7. Can't say enough about this game. This game's a blast. It reminds me a lot of Mario Kart 8. Definitely grabs a lot of its influences from this game. The control screen, the parachutes. I mean, this game is awesome. I love Mario Kart 7. So I don't know if I've been able to unlock manual. I don't know if I've been able to unlock all the courses or not yet, or all the characters. I did play this a good amount, but I got this, and first 2DS game I started playing, or 3DS game I should say, was Zelda, and then I started playing this a little bit more. But this is great. Definitely love this and looking forward to playing it. And then this one's a little bit different, but I'm going to talk about it, and I'm probably going to do a whole review about this later. And that is the That is the DS2, right there. The DS2 is a flash cart that you can use on a 2DS or a 3DS that you can have games put on. So if you're in a situation like this, where you have a good amount of games and you want to be able to bring some, you can put some on here. Haven't really played with it that much yet, and I know there's a bunch of different flash carts available for the 2DS and 3DS. But I mean, the idea sounds pretty cool. I don't really know. If I break it, it's not going anywhere. Legality-wise, I mean, you do own the carts, hopefully, that you're putting on there. Definitely something to keep in mind when you get one of those. My cat's knocking it around on the floor, and I'm going to grab that. Once again, you guys have met my cat in another video. Bruce, he's a big guy. He's good people, but he can be crazy sometimes. But, I mean, it also plays GBA games, too. So, I mean, I'm going to try it out. We'll see how it goes. Something to keep in mind with any of those flash carts. Systems updates for your 2 and 3DS can render these completely useless. So, really make sure you have the game, because otherwise you're going to be out of, not just your game, but all your saves and all your progress that you make. So, I mean, look at these with a grain of salt. That's all the 6 games that I can fit in my case comfortably. Could I bring more games? Yes. I also have one of those plastic blue Nintendo 3DS cases that actually lock, and I can put a good amount of games in here. But I'm kind of on spaces pretty cramped in my luggage, so I'm only going to be bringing those 6. If I could bring one more game, I would bring The Hidden. This game, I played it a little bit. It kind of seems like they call it an augmented reality ghost hunting adventure. You're basically walking around your house or different areas trying to find ghosts that you can see. I think it's a really cool idea. I really think it sounds like a lot of fun. So if I can possibly squeeze another game, I would love to be hunting some European ghosts, walking around like in the hotel room and in the hotel. People will be thinking I'm nuts, but this just seems like a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to see if there's a good way for me to capture game footage, or if you know a good way for me to capture game footage from a 2DS, aside from just pointing the camera at it, let me know, because I would love to, do like a Let's Play of The Hidden. It'd be weird because I'd be walking around with it, but I feel like if I can make it work, it'll be a lot of fun. Now let's talk about some of the games that I'm actually going to be trying to pick up while I'm over in Europe. One of them is called Disaster Day of Crisis, which of course is a Wii exclusive game. It looks like it looks like it's going to be a series of quick events as you're in different emergency situations, acting as like an emergency responder. It's only available in the UK. I've seen videos of it before, but I've never actually got a chance to be able to play it. I reached out to a few people on YouTube to get game footage. I didn't really get too many replies, but I really wanted to make sure that I showed it to you guys, so I thought you could at least take a look at the screenshots that are going by. And then the only other game that I'm looking for, well, I'm also going to try to get one of those cricket games. They're only available in Europe. I think it might be fun to play. I've always wanted to learn how to play cricket. I don't really know what the hell's going on with that. Don't really know what's going on with cricket or how it's played. It's kind of like baseball, but it's not baseball. I'm not really sure, but it seems like fun. And another game I'm going to be looking for while I'm over there is only on Wii, and it's called Another Code R. Apparently this is the sequel. It's called Another Code R: Journey into Lost Memories. Apparently this is the sequel to Another Code R, which is available in North America, where I live. So really interesting that the first game could come out, but this game couldn't. So I guess it must have not done that well. But apparently you're trying to find out like the memories of your dead mother. And what's really weird is this game is in Europe is rated for 7-year-olds. So I mean that's a pretty heavy topic. It looks like it's a point-and-click adventure game. But it's an exclusive to Europe, and I want to be able to grab it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to do my best to make sure that when I come back that I get a pickup video for you in the event that I get anything else cool that I want to show. Please guys, let me know what you thought of this video. If you know any other games that are available in Europe only that I should have my eye on, please get in contact with me. You can do that at facebook.com/continuegames or at continuegames on Twitter. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, if you know any places that I should check out while I'm in Paris, Munich, or Rome, please message me over Twitter. Let me know. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully I have some cool stuff to show you guys when I get back. Have a great week.